Casting Benedict Cumberbatch as Dr. Stephen Strange was the first time I felt mildly let down by Marvel's casting department. I know he's great for the role, Marvel's never miscast yet, but it felt safe. A low-risk option when you consider that back in 2008 they picked then washed-up Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man instead of A-lister Tom Cruise. And that was pretty much the only gripe I expected to have with this film. After all, Cumberbatch is an amazing actor. The film had a massive budget of $165 million, resting safely in the hands of Scott Derrickson, who has made such classics as Sinister 2, that's at 13% on Rotten Tomatoes, Hellraiser Inferno, 35%, and, oh god, the remake of The Day the Earth Stood Still, 21% at Rotten Tomatoes. How much was my Marvel check to ensure a neutral review again? That much? Back to the salt mines then. The plot's pretty much what you would expect from the trailers. As in, someone's taken Iron Man, Inception and Doctor Who, thrown them in a blender, and called whatever the hell came out of it the finished script. There's no real surprises in the plot department, because this is a Marvel origin story, registered trademark, and they aren't changing what isn't broken, even if you could pretty much set your watch by the plot points. Which naturally means that the villain is about as much use as a chocolate teapot. In fact, you could make a pretty good case that there isn't a villain. I mean, Mads Mikkelsen is running around in his dressing gown and some truly horrific eyeliner, but he's not exactly menacing or even really very threatening. Still, at least his evil plan is slightly more threatening than fire a giant beam of light into the sky. Not much more, mind you, but baby steps. And speaking of the cast, yeah, they're fine. Tilda Swinton seems to be having boundless fun as the Ancient One. Chiwetel Ejiofor gives his usual sterling performance as Mordo, and Rachel McAdams is serviceable as, did she have a name? Apparently so. My notes say she's called Christine Palmer, and I get the feeling that she could have done a lot more had they bothered to give her anything to do. McAdams hasn't been this wasted in a film since Sherlock Holmes. The dialogue's off as well. The actors do well to pronounce some of it with a straight face, but they have this habit of spoiling moments that are either already funny or dramatic, with a one-liner that even in the film falls flat. I mean, I did chuckle at quite a few points in the film, but sometimes silence is golden. So could this be it? 14 films in, has Marvel finally shown that it's run by humans and made a bad film? No. No, 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 no. No. Because it looks awesome. I saw this in 2D, and for the first time in a long time, if not ever, I found myself thinking I really, really wish I was watching this in 3D. This film will be compared to Inception in the special effects department, and it's probably going to come out on top. Not in practical effects, of course, because I'm not entirely sure Marvel knows what those are, but in terms of sheer spectacle, this film needs to be seen on an IMAX screen in 3D. It's incredible purely from a visual standpoint. For its visuals, I can't recommend it highly enough. Sadly, for everything else, it's just bog standard Marvel fare that we've seen time and time again, and for me at least, it's just starting to get slightly repetitive. So I can't rate this film any higher than If Nothing Else. If nothing else is on, yeah, check this out. But otherwise, don't bother. And if you don't see it in the cinema, I think you're going to see a lot more of its flaws than if you do whilst it's in the cinema, and you can be overwhelmed by the visual spectacle. AKA Avatar Syndrome. Looks amazing in the cinema, blows your mind, but once it's on TV, meh, what else is on tonight? But what did you guys think? And what do you think is the most underwhelming Marvel film in the MCU so far? Comment below, let me know. I'm Daniel, this is A Dunking. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.